Hey guys, it's DBC5 Naruto here, but my online ID is Naughty Octopus. And today I'm not going to be bringing you guys a complaint video or any sort of Modern Warfare 3 video except for a talk over pretty much. Today I want to talk about a normal life, and this will be this will be me talking about my life and how I feel about things. And I know you guys probably don't know this, but I'm just a normal teenage kid pretty much. I just turned 18 years old. I work at McDonald's, and honestly, I don't mean to brag my own horn, but I'm a pretty good worker, and for the most part, I take a lot of respect in what I do. And today I figured I'm going to talk about doing right and wrong things. A lot of people around where I work at are drug addicts. Well, when I say drug addicts, I don't mean really hardcore, but they're like potheads. And let's start off with one thing. If people are gonna be like, "Oh, don't be that one guy that hates potheads and stuff like that," I'm not that guy. But I honestly want it to be legal, but that's a whole nother debate. But it's just so weird where I work at because everything's right by them. We have a couple working there that is age 40 and 35, and they tend to be bullies. They're nothing more than just plain old bullies. And I get myself into a corner right here, but I think that was probably the worst move I could have made in that corner. But yeah, they act as bullies, and they're grown-ass adults, and we have 14-year-olds, 14, 15, and 16-year-olds working there, and honestly, I've worked there for 4 years, so I try to be a role model for the most part, and, I do my part, and I don't mean to be, I'm such a great worker kind of guy, but I do my own job, and I do it well. But recently, people there got a new attitude, and they refuse to grow up and accept responsibilities. This couple I'm talking about acts like a big, huge, well, not a big, huge, but a big teenager. And I'm not talking about like a mature teenager, like not a 17 or 16 or something like that. No, it's like a 13-year-old who likes picking on people to make themselves feel better. They constantly pick on other people, and they make fun of and torture and pretty much make the other kids living life a hell. And this is grown adults, and it just sickens me. It really does. They've worked there for 2 years, and they honestly believe that everything revolves around them. Now, I know I get pretty selfish sometimes, especially when playing this game, but as far as selfishness goes, they're probably the most selfish couple I've ever been around. And they like to be a part of the crowd, that I like to say. If everybody's doing it, you join the crowd, no matter if it's right or wrong. And I figured I'd make this video describing what the difference between right and wrong is. Right is knowing that what you're doing is going to give you a positive result. Wrong is knowing what you're doing, and you know that's going to give you a negative result, but you do it anyway. That's completely wrong, and that's the couple I'm talking about, because they know what they're doing is wrong, but they want to be part of the crowd, that they're accepted. And guys, you don't need to be accepted. I'm probably the last guy you want to hear this from, a Naughty Octopus, but you have a choice to do wrong and right things in your everyday today life. And it's better to do the right thing than the wrong thing, because it'll really help you out in the end. Don't be that 40-year-old couple making fun of teenagers at a teenager's job, smoking weed in the manager's car. Don't be that couple, because you don't want to turn out like that. that they constantly want to harass younger workers, and it makes their life living hell, and it makes everybody else around them very, very uncomfortable because they can't trust them. And you really can't trust people like that. Hold on one moment. Alright. Yeah, you can't trust people like that. It really gives them the upper hand when you get all frustrated. Because then they're like, oh, I feel so good right now. I made fun of him so bad. And these people will tell lies behind your back, and they're not friends. A true friend will tell you when you're right and you're wrong. So if you have a friend that tells you constantly, no man, I think you should rethink that, then you should definitely listen to that friend, because those guys are the ones who really care if you succeed or not. The friends that I'm talking about, they're not friends. They're little pricks that think that the world revolves around them, and they do not know how to grow up. It's best to understand what's right and what's wrong, and I can't say that I know everything that's right and what's wrong in this world, but I can definitely tell you that if you're 40 years old and you're bullying a 14-year-old kid, then you need to grow the fuck up. Seriously. If you're one of those couples and you're watching this video and you're gonna dislike it, then please just get the fuck away. Because honestly, you people are the worst. You guys cannot. And I know you've all been down this road. You've all had that feeling where you've been outnumbered by all your so-called friends. That guy that you used to hang out with all the time in 3rd grade. Oh, and then you got a job together, and then he just suddenly screws you over. Yeah, those people aren't real friends. And especially the people who tend to change whenever they're around certain people. I'm going to give you a perfect example. One of my friends, who I used to be very, very close to, in fact, I used to play Battlefield 2 with him, he changed over working at McDonald's. He met this couple that I'm talking to you guys about now, and he's completely changed his attitude when he's around them. He doesn't act friendly anymore. He acts like a complete jackass when he's around this couple. And he comes up to me and he tells me, I hope you're not taking any of this seriously. I just need to make them like me, because he does not have a lot of friends. He was always that guy that didn't have any friends. He couldn't hang out with the weird guys like us. He always was a loner, and now he's understanding the difference between true friends and bad friends are. And if you ask me, I think he's got bad friends. But that's not for me to decide. That's for you guys to decide. I can't make that decision for you. You just need to be very, very careful about the friends that you do friend, because you got to be careful, because they will hurt you. Friend, no matter what you do, you will always have a friend. I bet if you go on Facebook, you can pick out 10 friends that have stabbed you in the back. In fact, here, pause the video and go on Facebook and name off 10 friends and put them down in the comments as A, B, and C, and D. Don't give me their real names, please. But please put it down in the comments. See if you can go to Facebook right now and pick out 10 friends. Are you back? Well, if you did, cool. If you didn't, well, then you're staying for the video. Well, hopefully you guys know by the ending of this video, hopefully, that a true friend will never do stuff like that to you. And to all the people who have been bullied, just be careful. Just don't let them get to you, alright? You guys are special in your own way, and I'm not talking about special ed. You guys will always have something unique that those people who make fun of you are jealous of. And don't let their jealousy get in the way of you blooming. Alright, guys? Well, that's all. Nah, talk to you guys later, but Naughty Octopus has got to go bye-bye. Peace.